If ChatGPT felt absolutely amazing the first time that you used it, and then gradually over time you felt like that the responses were just not that good, then it's not because ChatGPT got worse. It's because you don't really know how to use it properly. And if you give me 10 minutes, I'll fix it. Most beginners do this. They ask ChatGPT at the start a really nice, simple question, and it gives you an amazing output, and you think, wow, this is amazing. This is going to change everything. Then you start using it more and more for work, life, decisions, and the more deeper questions you ask, you feel like you're getting generic answers. Like ChatGPT is saying a lot, but it's not really understanding you properly or giving you the answers that you want. So then you might try and start using all these different prompts, but it still just doesn't give you the answer that you're looking for. In the next 60 seconds, I'm going to show you one line that helps ChatGPT just stop guessing. So let's type this into ChatGPT. Before you answer, ask me 3 questions to understand my situation. And this is one of the secrets, because ChatGPT isn't a mind reader. So when you give it vague questions, it's going to give you vague answers back. But like you've seen, if you give it some little bit of context, more detailed answers, you're going to get much more detailed answers back. Because the problem is, vague answers means that ChatGPT is just kind of filling in the gaps and just guessing. So this one line that I've given you does what any good coach does. It asks questions first. Let me really quickly show you the difference. Let's give ChatGPT a vague prompt and type in, let's do, help me be more productive. Now let's type in, before answering, ask me 3 questions to understand my situation. See that? Generic answer in, generic answer out. But when you input something a little bit more specific, you're going to get better answers out. So it feels like those answers are made for you. And here's the truth. ChatGPT works 100 times better when you're a lot more clearer. See, most people try and use ChatGPT to create clarity, when actually it works best with using the clarity that you've already got. The goal isn't to give ChatGPT a magic prompt. It's to give it a clear brief. Now I'm going to give you the second line. This helps to stop ChatGPT giving you just random waffle. Give me 3 options with trade-offs, and then gives me the first steps for the best one. See, humans don't need an overload of information. They need actions. They need consequences. They need to know what the next move is. Let's try something. Let's type into ChatGPT, I want to start a side hustle. Give me 3 ideas. Now let's type, give me 3 options with trade-offs, and then give me the first steps of the best one. That's the difference. You're not asking for ideas. You're asking for a decision. Now let me give you something that pretty much works on anything. I call it the prompt to wrapper, and it's 4 lines. My situation is, my goals are, my constraints are, before you answer, ask me 3 questions. If you start doing this, then ChatGPT will stop becoming like a random answering machine, but instead it will become your assistant. I want you to simply remember this. Clarity first, ChatGPT second. If you're vague, ChatGPT will amplify that. And if you're specific, ChatGPT will give you better answers. This is why you've got to be really careful when you're taking random prompts off the internet. They're fine, they're actually quite good for the person who wrote them, but a lot of the times they don't take into consideration your own situation. So you have to alter them a little bit to get better answers. Before we wrap up, I'm going to give you one master prompt. And the thing is, you can use it for pretty much anything. Obviously, fill in the blanks. Here's my situation. Here's my goal. Here's my constraints. Before answering, ask me 3 questions, then give me 3 options with trade-offs, then tell me the first step I can do in 5 minutes in just plain English, no waffle, no really long words. And of course, one last thing, include an example. If you're a beginner to AI, then you might want to subscribe. This is episode 1 of the first series, 10 episodes, and by the end of the 10 episodes, you will know how to use ChatGPT 95% better than the rest of the population. If you want the big prompt that we used at the end there, then just comment master prompt in the comments and I will send it to you. Next episode's quite important because there are times where ChatGPT can sound extremely confident, but actually it's just completely wrong. So within like 10 minutes, we'll figure out how to actually stop that happening so you don't get caught out and walk away with some wrong information. I'll see you in the next episode.